This is where you've got to.
Just taking in the morning air.
What time's this Lila woman coming?
She isn't. I'm meeting her at the surgery.
The surgery? Zoe, you're signing adoption papers.
It's hardly a secret. The entire village knows about it.
OK, let's just say it's a little inappropriate.
After what happened here yesterday, I think that signing the papers in this house would not only be inappropriate, but also in extremely poor taste.
Yeah. Be glad when these child dramas are over with.
Quite. Anyway, I better get ready for work.
Hey.
Hi.
Come in.
So,
No, you're all right. Come in, come in.
How are you both?
Tired.
Didn't sleep too well last night. How's Debbie? Is she all right?
She's fine.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We'd like to see her, wouldn't we, Emily?
Of course.
I'll try my best. In the meantime, I'm here to ask you a few questions.
Isn't Steph due back today sometime?
Yeah, worse luck. Oh, which reminds me. Any news on Mill Cottage?
How do you mean?
Well, when do you move in?
Oh, it's early days, sweetheart. I don't even know if they've accepted my offer yet.
Well, when they do, how do you fancy a new housemate?
Housemate?
Yeah, me. Well, what do you think? It'd be just like old times.
Yeah, but, well, what about Steph?
Well, she's the reason I want to move out. I've had it with her dad.
Oh, come on. What happened to the new nothing can get me down, Nicola?
Well, it doesn't include Steph.
Yeah. I thought you wanted to change, Nicola. I thought you wanted to be independent.
I do.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like it. OK, so you don't get on with her, but... Well, turn the other cheek. It's amazing what a difference it can make.
Dad, we can't stick each other.
Well, then it'll be a true test of character, won't it? Just be nice. You can do it.
Only me. Oh, great. Thought she wasn't due back till lunchtime.
Come on, be nice. See, it's not so hard, is it?
Well, I never. A welcoming home party.
Good to have you back. You've been missed. Hasn't she, Nicola?
Yeah. Yeah, the place just hasn't been the same without you.
Well, it certainly looks a lot cleaner.
It's amazing what a Hoover can do. So, did you have a nice time?
Oh, I tell you, I had a ball. Me and the French, like that. Oh, before I forget, I've got you a present. It's in my bag.
But why confront charity before informing social services?
Because we thought she was making it up.
She's always making up stories.
Yeah, she's... You don't know where you are with her sometimes. It's hard to know what to do.
Then why didn't you contact me? That's what I'm here for.
Because we didn't think, did we?
So what happens now?
I'm afraid that's not up to me.
Sorry, how do you mean?
You made a serious error of judgment. What happens next will be decided by Jack Taylor. He's my head of department. Ideally, he'd like to see you this afternoon. You went against everything you learnt at foster training.
Yeah, I know we did. But we made a mistake, and that's all.
A mistake that's got to be addressed. Sorry, Paddy, but that's the procedure.
What are you saying? That we might not be able to foster her ever again?
I really hope it won't come to that.
One big stirrer.
It's good, isn't it? I got it at the airport.
That's excellent.
I don't see the joke myself. What am I supposed to do with it?
That Warren favour, give it here. You put it on the wall, look. It's an ornament. Strike me. No sense of humour.
Anyway, I've got to get off to work.
I'll tell you what, seeing as we're all getting on so well together, why don't we meet up again for lunch, eh? The Woolpack. Huh? My treat, would you say?
Oh, Oui, oui. I never say no to a free lunch.
Oh, and what about you, Nicola?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, fabulous. I can tell you all about my holiday.
Great.
Sorry I got a bit agitated in there.
Don't worry about it.
We really mucked up this time, weren't we?
You found yourself in a very difficult situation, Paddy. Unprecedented, really.
To be honest, this whole thing's been a complete nightmare.
What happens after the meeting? Will they let us know there and then?
No.
Please tell us we're not going to have to wait for ages.
No, it'll be resolved pretty quickly.
What about Debbie? When are we going to be able to see her?
I can't do anything till after the funeral.
No, of course not. And when is it?
Wednesday.
Who'll be with her?
She'll have friends and family with her.
Well, she hasn't got any friends and families. Is no one from social services going with her?
Emily, it's not your problem. You've got to try and put Debbie to the back of your mind for the time being anyway. Try and concentrate on this afternoon's meeting, all right? I'll be in touch as soon as I know anything. I promise.
I have to tell Zoe I can't work today, aren't I?
Everything's a mess, isn't it?
But you just said you couldn't make Wednesday. OK, let's do Wednesday then. Yeah, no problem. Yes, he's booked in. Some people want shooting. Oh, I'll go and put the kettle on, shall I?
Why don't you tell me that Charity was Debbie's mum?
I gave my word to Charity that I wouldn't say anything.
Have you any idea how serious this is? There's a chance. There's a very real chance that we might not be able to foster again.
I was put in a very difficult situation.
Oh, yeah. Well, not half as difficult a situation as you've just put me and Emily in. I've got a meeting this afternoon with some bigwig from social services, so I won't be able to work today.
Paddy. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Is that who I think it is?
It's only back home, all right.
Hello, sweetheart.
Keep the change, mate.
Did you have a lovely time?
Yeah, didn't want to come back.
Oh, but it wouldn't be holiday then, would it, gorgeous? I've only just got back myself, actually. What are you wearing?
Why? Don't you like it?
Well, hardly shows off your tan, does it?
What tan? They've just been on honeymoon, haven't they? But they hardly left the bedroom.
And how's my gorgeous son-in-law then?
Oh, you know, rocking.
Well, you got back just in time. I was just going to treat your mother to a nice lunch over at the Woolly.
Lunch? Don't you mean breakfast?
All right, brunch. My time clock's all over the shop.
But you've been to France, didn't you?
Yeah, but they start drinking there well early, I can tell you. So you coming?
Hold on. Haven't you forgotten something?
Sorry. Excuse me. Come on, Wanks! The key's in his top pocket.
Oh, I
very
wish
good.
I had my camera.
Ah, young love, eh? Nothing quite like it. Do you think you'll ever fall in love again?
Oh, you must be joking. I don't do love, Rodney.
So is Debbie going to live with you up at home farm then?
Nicola, I really don't want to discuss this. You can't keep anything a secret around here, more's the pity.
Poor Emily.
Quite, now can we drop this, please?
Hiya, do you want to see Zoe?
Yes, please. Oh. Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm a bit early.
Yes, you are a little. I'm just finishing off in here, but I shouldn't be too long.
That's not a problem.
Are your keys in here?
Yeah, top of the filing cabinet.
Thank you.
Nicola, would you get Lila a drink, please?
Yeah. Oh, good morning, Mr. Prescott. What can I do for you?
Doug's had a go at
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's...
I've forgotten. You're signing your adoption papers today, aren't you?
No, it's fine. It's me who should be apologising. I'm really sorry for everything.
You don't mind if I interrupt, only Mr. Prescott's cat's been mauled again. If you ask me, that terrier wants pulling down.
All right, I'll see to it in a minute.
It's all right, I'll do it.
Well, you've got your meeting.
Yeah, but that's not till this afternoon. I'll just go and tell Emma.
All right, I've told you. I will do it.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, Mr. Prescott. So, what am I going to tell him?
Tell him to leave the cat here and I'll call him later.
Thank you.
I'm terribly sorry, but it looks like I've got an emergency. Perhaps you could come back later.
I can wait.
Maybe a while.
Well, let's see how it goes, shall we?
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, what can I get you? Tea or a coffee?
Oh, coffee would be lovely, thanks.
Charity's got a daughter.
Yep, that Debbie.
It's like patent place round here.
Are you sure you got this right?
Well, of course I've got it right.
I wonder what Chris has to say about that.
Well, she's not going to be living with them.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Look, whose round is it?
Guess who?
Your father tells me you've given up on men.
That's right.
Had a bit of trouble pulling, have you?
It was everything a honeymoon should be.
Oh. Where's Tricia?
Nest building.
Come again?
Apparently the cottage isn't cosy enough. Something to do with not enough cushions. Oh, don't ask. I'm letting her get on with it.
Best way, love.
Look, you need to drive round here. Go on, you tell her, Rodney.
Remember, Dawn, we do live in the middle of nowhere.
I know, but I like walking.
Yes, but it's good to have an alternative.
Exactly. And I promise I will make it as painless as possible.
Okay, you can teach me how to drive.
Hey,
Tell me you're having me on.
Well, of course I'm not having you on.
I can't get my head right. Sorry. Debbie is Charity's daughter.
That's what I just said, isn't it?
You better not be making this up, lady.
Oh, as if.
I don't remember being pregnant, not ever. Oh, Paddy only turning.
Well, that's another thing. Debbie's been taken off them.
You're joking?
Taken off him.
Yep, she's gone back into care. They've got a meeting about it this afternoon.
Right, I'm going round there.
Oh, there's no point, they've left.
I don't believe this.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right. All done?
Yes.
Right. Shall we get on with the paperwork?
Actually, do you mind if we talk? Sorry.
Zoe, you don't have to sign these papers if you don't want to.
No, it's not that. Well, I suppose it is that. I don't know, I'm not thinking clearly. Or perhaps I'm thinking too much.
It's natural to have doubts at this stage.
No, I'm not having doubts. I'm just worrying about little things, silly things.
Like what?
Well, like the fact that they want to change her name. I mean, why?
She's going to become part of their family.
Yes, of course, I know. I'm being irrational.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
So, when I sign these papers, it'll enable the adoptive parents to take custody of Jean.
Yes. Although that wouldn't necessarily be final. I mean, you'd still have time to change your mind. But that wouldn't be ideal. It would be incredibly distressing both for you and the adoptive parents. You need to feel clear, Zoe. For everyone's sake. Better to wait than make a rash decision. Zoe, this is just a suggestion, but why don't you go and see Jean, if that's what you want?
Yes, I think it is. I know it sounds silly, but as long as I know that she's happy and safe, I'll feel at peace. And I know that sounds odd, but...
Doesn't sound odd at all to me. In fact, it sounds pretty human.
Going into interior design, are you?
No, I'm just getting a few ideas. And they look great on your coffee table, didn't they? The hotel we were staying in had them in the reception area. They had them arranged in a sort of fan shape.
Your money.
Where's Emily?
Oh, so you haven't heard then?
Heard what?
Well, remember that Debbie girl?
Oh, yeah, the one Paddy and Emily are fostering.
Correction, were fostering. She's back with social services. And wait for it, you never guess who her mother is. Charity! Unbelievable, isn't it?
Charity? You sure you got that right?
Ask anyone. She must have had her when she was in ankle socks. Still, that's a dingle for you, isn't it?
If you think I've got all day to stand around gossiping with the likes of you, you're wrong. I've got a home to run and a husband to get back to. Oh, and another thing. If I hear you murphing off about us Dingles again, you'll have me to answer to. All right?
What are you doing?
Well, let's start with the basics then, shall we?
Dad, I think I know what a car looks like.
Let's have a cup of tea before we start then, eh? So, do you still have a yearning to go into the hotel business then? Or does getting married put the kibosh on that?
Marriage is not a prison sentence, Dad. Of course I want to get a job. I'm young, aren't I?
Yeah, you're still going to have to train though, aren't you? You know, maybe go to university. Cost a bit. Hey, could always help you out with that.
Well, you don't have to do that.
No, what a dad's there for. It's not to be fleece rotten. Yeah, can't see Terry being too happy about it though.
Why not? You can give me money if you want.
No, I don't mean that. No, I mean about you going away for 3 years to study. Long time, that.
Yeah, I'll just have to find somewhere nearby then, won't I?
Yeah. Best just check it out with Terry first, though, eh? Hey, last thing I want to do is cause any bother.
What do you mean you couldn't do it?
Oh, it's quite simple, Chris. When it came to it, I couldn't sign the forms. And what does that say?
It says you're not sure.
But I am sure.
Why do we always have to have this?
She's not signing away a bag of peas.
So what happens now?
Lila's arranged for me to see Jean in about an hour, which is why I'm home early.
And then what?
Well, when I've seen her and I've seen that she's safe, I can let her go. It's unfinished business, Chris. I've never had a chance to say goodbye, not really.
I'm going with her.
I think she might want to do this on her own, Chris.
I said I'm going with her.
Fine.
They don't give much away, do they?
Nope.
Felt like we're on trial.
I'll get it.
I hope you don't mind me coming round on you, I just heard.
The news is out then.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Did you know about this? About Charity, I mean?
No, of course not. I'm in shock.
You know they've taken her away, don't you?
I hear there's been some kind of meeting.
We just got back now.
How did it go?
Who knows?
You have to wait and see. Oh! I'll move that in a minute.
Oh, no rush, whenever. After all, it's only a suitcase. Right then, I'm starving. Have you eaten?
Oh, I'm stuffed. Oh, by the way, I hope you weren't thinking of having that chicken.
I was, actually.
Oh, sorry. I polished off the salad as well. Oh, and I finished up that bit of bread. What am I like? Oh, there's a tin of tuna in the cupboard.
So there's nothing in?
Well, I said I'm sorry.
Ever heard of shopping?
She's grown so much.
Well, you've got a big appetite, haven't you, sweetheart?
Yes. She seems very contented.
She is. She's a happy baby. Aren't you, precious? Yes.
Is she sleeping through yet?
Not quite, no. Almost. Would you like to hold her?
Thank you.
Here you go. There you go. Oh. Oh, she's perfect.
Can I see her?
Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
Nothing, no. She's just hungry, that's all.
Are you sure?
Don't worry about it. Babies cry. Especially when they're hungry. I'll make up a bottle. Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
Oh, sing to her. That normally does the trick. Baa Black Sheep's a favourite.
No, you heard what she said. Sing to her.
Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Hello?
So let me get this right. You knew that Debbie was Charity's daughter all along?
I've just said so, haven't I?
Well, why didn't you say out?
Because I thought we could use it to our advantage, you know what I mean?
Oh, not to get the deeds back. That's blackmail.
So? Look, I thought you were desperate.
I'm not that desperate.
I'm gonna miss Debbie, me. Liked it.
Me and all, love.
University? Well, you wanted a couple of kids yesterday. I don't know. Don't know how I can keep up with you.
No, all I said was I'd like to have kids eventually, not now. So what do you think?
Sounds good.
You won't mind then?
Why would I mind? I mean, not only will I have the prettiest girl this side of the Pennines, but I'll probably have the brainiest one and all. Mwah. How lucky can a man get?
Oh, sorry, mate, sorry. Accident.
What? Have you got a cloth?
Yeah, coming up, yeah.
Hello? Hiya. Really? Yeah, that's just great. It's great. No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll tell her. Yeah. What about Debbie? I see. Yeah, sure. All right. Well, I'll ring you tomorrow then. Yeah. Bye then. Bye. They're not going to stop us fostering.
Honest?
Yeah, but we have to go for retraining.
What about Debbie?
She's been put into residential care, but only temporarily.
But why? She was so happy here. It seems so cruel.
Because that's the way the system works.
The system's stupid.
Yes, I know.
And I don't think I can go through any more training anymore, not after this. Oh, why did Charity have to do this? Why didn't she call us first?
No.
Hiya. So, how did it go?
Fine, I think.
Would you like a drink?
I'll get it.
She's a pretty little thing.
Yes, she is.
So what happens now then? You sign the adoption papers tomorrow, do you?
Well, that's the theory.
Chris.
What would you say if I told you I wanted to keep her?
I'd say, are you sure?
How can I give her away? I can't. It was when I held her. I can't explain it.
You don't have to.
No, but Chris, I want to. I felt this rush. She's mine. She's my daughter. It suddenly hit me. She's a Tate. She belongs here.
I know.
Please tell me I'm doing the right thing.
You are. You're doing the right thing, undoubtedly.
I am, aren't I? I have a daughter. I have a beautiful baby daughter.